What's up, y'all? It's your boy, The Amazing King, coming to you live and in color, bringing that also amazing touch. And I want to welcome you back to the Get Ready For It podcast, season 2. I'm glad y'all come back with us to listen to what we got to talk about today. I want to go ahead and let you know who's in the building. It's my boy.
See, y'all don't. Let me cut the music because this nigga, he been messing up his cues all day.
Because he say up jump the boogie, so I'm like, it's my boy.
Nah, let me tell y'all because a couple episodes ago, this motherfucker. Anyway, up jumps the boogie. It's the boy. I just want to say the guest in the building has brought the energy today, and I am here for it. I love it. I'm all for it.
We got our guest in the building. Her name is Lex. Touched by Lex. What's up, girl?
Sexy Lexi in this bitch.
Oh, you just finna press some buttons all day already. We ain't even 5 seconds.
She brought the energy, brother.
This is true. We appreciate you bringing those good, positive vibes in the building.
No problem.
But you a girl also of business as well.
A woman
Absolutely.
of business.
Well, absolutely.
Thank you for
I
correcting
like
me.
that
I appreciate that. You know, I would take that
correction.
from you this time, but calm down.
Oh, good.
Let's go ahead and talk about your business. I don't want to mispronounce the name of your website.
Try it.
Oh, thank you.
Pan Arch Minx.
Wow.
Yeah, he's not the
It's
best at that.
panache.
Like who the
Yeah, you got to spell that.
You know what's crazy?
What's up?
It's a real word.
Using this sentence.
Panache means a flamboyant style and confidence or manner. So it's flamboyant. So my name of my business is Panache Minx LLC. So it's flamboyant eyelashes, hair, anything that it's going to draw attention to the eye is what it's for.
Where did you get that name from? I want to ask you that. Where does that name come from?
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
I looked up synonyms for flamboyant.
You did that. Yeah, I should see her. She corrected her posture before she even started talking. I
appreciate that.
Now I
Like,
gotta
really
sit up straight and
wanted
shit.
something that was going to be outgoing because a lot of my makeup looks are just basically outgoing, something that captures the eye. It's bright. It's something that normal people wouldn't wear daily. So I wanted something that was different than the word flamboyant because that can be taken in a lot of different ways.
Yes, it can because it typically just means one thing.
It can.
Okay. So if I was a customer of your business, what is something I can expect from you?
Professionalism, great customer service.
Come on.
Hold on.
Those are what you press the buttons to.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Absolutely.
First of all- Hold on. First of all, you got to tell the people what you do.
You're absolutely correct. You're
Then
absolutely
then we can start button pressing. But go ahead.
Only a Sexy Lexi in this bitch.
Okay, go ahead. Let them know.
But Sexy Lexi is a makeup artist, and Touched by Lex 6 is the IG. So I am a makeup artist, and I'm self-taught. I am a self-taught makeup artist.
I want to ask you about that. Since you're a self-taught makeup artist, what inspired you to get into makeup?
Me being told no several times by my parents when I had on makeup.
Oh.
That'll usually
So pretty
do it.
much. Well, growing up, my nickname was Supermodel. So a cousin of mine gave me the nickname Supermodel. I was modeling from the age of 16 through about my 17th year. That's just a year. And in that is where I picked up how to do makeup and where I picked up my confidence in what I do is when I learned how to mix colors, when I learned how to find out what pops, what absorbs to the skin, what doesn't, and that is where I learned to do makeup. So that is what inspired me to do it from the beginning. However, you know, life throws its punches and its curves, and you can't really do what you like to do all the time.
Right.
So, you know, you have to do what makes money. So the older I got, the more I realized what I love is really what drives me to be the energetic spirit that I am. And just sitting behind a desk typing on keyboards isn't really not going to cut it. It's
Let me
really not
go.
going to make me happy.
That just resonated in my spirit
Right.
so much.
Shit.
I had to just pause for a
Damn
minute.
it, man. Ain't nobody tell you come in here preaching like that.
For real, we need this sermon right now.
Yeah,
Matter of fact, I need that sermon. So you
collection plate.
So you go ahead, run it a couple times. You made a statement. You said that your parents told you no.
Yeah.
Explain that a little bit more. What's
My
going on with
parents
that?
told me no. I remember this time where I was on the school bus and I was probably in the 8th grade. I was probably in the 8th grade. And my parents always told me I couldn't wear makeup. Makeup was just too much. Red lips was always, that's what whores did.
Ooh,
You
okay.
know what I'm saying? Red lips, red nail polish, and toenail polish, that's what whores did. So I was always the individual. I'm a Gemini, so I really go against the grain.
Right.
Anyways.
Right.
So it was always, I couldn't do it. So I was like, I want to try. So at school, I would take my little white eyeliner and I would put it on when I get on the bus. But one day I happened to forget to take it off.
Ooh. Explain. Story time. Go ahead.
I happened to forget to take the eyeliner off. I got home, and when I tell you that was just the end of it, I got my butt toe up. But since then,
Right.
since then, being able to step out of my limits and out of my element and just expressing myself is what I love to do. I was told not to be myself. I was told not to be expressive. I was told not to do what I love to do when I was a young person. So when I got of age and when I got to the point where I can just make my own decisions, that's all I wanted to do. So when I was in high school, college, all I did was wear makeup. I did my friends' makeup. I taught other people how to do makeup, and makeup became a part of my life. And that was just,
That's what's
just
up.
that on that.
Can I ask, how do your parents feel now about the makeup?
My parents really, so my parents really don't know the extent to what I'm doing in makeup. They see me on Facebook
Yeah.
and they see me on Instagram. My godfather actually saw my business cards in a beauty salon.
Oh.
And he called me. He was like, let me call this number to see if this is the same person that I
Right.
know. So he called me and I was like, hello? And he was like, it is. It's my daughter. It's my goddaughter. So, yeah, my parents to this day, they love that I can express myself, because even when I was younger, I never hid myself. I never hid what I love to do. I was always getting in trouble because I was always doing what I wanted to do,
Right.
not what I was told to do.
Go ahead now.
So, yeah.
Rebel on the run
I really
with a makeup
was.
brush.
I really was a rebel with a makeup brush.
Okay. Now, you said other things, because you said you do makeup, but you also do eyelashes, right?
Yes. So, Panache Minx LLC is my brand. I am the CEO and the founder of Panache Minx LLC. And what we do is we sell eyelashes and hair products, basically wigs or bundles and stuff like that. So, what Panache Minx is going to be doing soon is we're going to try to expand what we're doing, not only just to be flamboyant eyelashes or different hairstyles. It's going to be more into the beauty industry. So basically more on cosmetics is what we're trying to lean more
They
towards.
need a female melanin complexion to go ahead and break up in there, because there's a lot of,
Absolutely.
Europeans
there
and that-
are
and that-
so
many.
so many different makeup brands that do not go past my shade. And I'm a chocolate shade, not really deep chocolate. I'm probably like a hazelnut. What you think?
Agree.
Agreed.
Hazelnut. So
I must said agreed. Listen, whatever type of hazelnut.
All right,
Agreed.
goddamn. Was it Nutella?
Nutella.
Nutella, I like that one.
So, my question for you: how did you, I want to break down your business. So you do eyelashes. Who taught you how to put on eyelashes? Because some females, hold on, is hair glue the proper tool to put on eyelashes? What's that? What?
It's not, but
Then why they put it on a wig? They put some type of wig glue on the eyelashes, stick it on the eye. Because one of our coworkers used to do that all the time at the desk.
yeah, me too. So,
Basically,
unless I run past the fact that she did it at a desk.
on the pod. But it's the truth. It's not. No, it's not. No.
I don't even know the right button to press. I can't even press it. Damn it.
It's the
It be like
truth.
that sometimes. It be like that sometimes. Sometimes they fall off and we gotta
Yeah,
fix
nah,
them real quick.
So what's the
However,
proper way? What's
yes,
the proper way?
hair glue can be used, and it's being used by black women all over the
All
country.
over the world. I'm like, wait, is that supposed to be going on your? Oh, that's supposed to be used for that. Oh, okay,
No,
teach me.
but it is an adhesive. It is an adhesive for hair products,
Okay.
so it does stick just as well. To be honest with you, that's all I used to use in the
Right.
beginning. Is hair glue, because that's all I really knew.
Mhm.
That's all I knew. But once you start experimenting with products, you start researching products
Mhm.
and knowing exactly what to use and what you can't use, and you start going off into different types of stuff, the
Right.
right stuff.
Okay.
So yeah.
Now, when I see some females with their eyelashes, I'm gonna be real with you. Yours look gorgeous.
Ow.
But then we have those Snuffleupagus people. They them eyelashes.
The Dumbo lashes.
Oh, out of
Yes.
So have you ever had a client come to you and be like, I want them long behind lashes? Have you ever had to be like, that's not.
You know what's crazy is my panache is flamboyant. So my lashes go all the way up until 25 mm. So they go up into the really long, big.
Okay, thank you for explaining that because you said
I had to think. I'm like,
My
shit.
makeup lovers know what I'm talking about.
Millimeters. I hope that's what that stands for. I don't want to be loud and wrong.
Yeah, they go pretty long.
Right.
So yes, I do sell. I actually sell those lashes, and a lot of people do ask for them because it's more of an accent to your eyes. It brings a lot of attention to your eyes, and that's pretty much what it is. And a lot of women, men, y'all got some lashes on y'all. Okay?
Tell me about it.
They're so pretty and curly, and look at the eyebrows. Like, we don't get that as women. God ain't do that.
Y'all get that mean behind shape though.
That's all we need. But God He ain't give us the eyelashes that he gave y'all, so we gotta improvise.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have peeped your IG and also your Facebook, and you do some very creative makeup art.
Yes.
What's been your favorite one to do?
Well, every one of them is my favorite. I do one, and I be, this is it right here. This is the one. The next one I do, I'm like, I couldn't even top this one. The next one I'm doing, I'm like, dang, I ain't never did better than this. So every one of them is my favorite. But the one that I done that has stuck out the most is the one that was published in Elements magazine in New York.
Okay.
So that was done with my girl Q Salmon and my homeboy Terrell Henderson as a photographer.
I got a question.
Oh, you big pimping.
Being that your parents didn't approve of you being like into makeup or like a makeup artist or whatever, like did that ever like put you in like a dark space because you want to be who you are meant to be and at the same time you want to obey your parents? And like if it did or even if it didn't, like how did you overcome like worrying about how they felt about what you wanted to do with your life?
At a certain point in my life, I would say around 16, 17, I stopped really caring about other people's decisions, and including my parents. I honestly, I obeyed my parents to the T. You know what I'm saying? Up until the point where I got to that bus and they seen the makeup on me. Right. Up until that. But you know what I'm saying? Like I did everything they said. I'll do what I'm supposed to do. My manners were good and I was never a bad child.
Right.
So when I got to about 16, 17, I realized that I have my own decisions to make in life. Like I really do have to become my own person. And in order to do that, I must be creative because that's me. And it's not just makeup that I'm into. I'm a creative. So I love creating things. And it could be even creative directing. It can be making an outfit. It can be anything that has to do with creation is what I did. So my parents, I went to horse camp. I mean, I did sewing and stuff like that. So it was just whatever my heart led me to is what I did. And at a certain point in my life, my parents understood that that's what I was going to do.
Okay. All right.
She said what she had to say.
That she did.
She did what need to be done.
Look here, mom and dad. Now I done gave a fuck this long.
For real.
I ain't got no more fucks to give. I done ran out. And
but I got a kid and I got a son, and he's 15. He about to be 15.
No, he finna hit that 16-year mark.
And I keep playing it back in my head. Is he gonna do what
Everything
I did?
that you done is gonna be given unto you.
Right. Shit. I'm praying for my kids. Boy.
Is he gonna do? Because your parents tell you that when you have children,
right.
they're gonna be a spitting image of you. They're gonna give you everything that you put out. So
yeah.
I'm just waiting.
We gonna
my
pray
boxing
for that
gloves on.
Yeah, I already told my son I'm gonna knock your head clean off.
So since you are a makeup artist of the melanin complexion, what's the biggest tip you can give our sisters about applying makeup? Come on now, we need you to please
blend.
Make sure your neck and your face and your chest.
Your neck and your face.
Go ahead, keep preaching a little bit because they don't be understanding.
Yes, blend it all the way in. Blend that neckline with the bottom of your face. Your face can go down into your neck. A lot of Black women don't really wear makeup because we're naturally beautiful. So we don't really wear a lot of makeup. And I do a lot of, I would say, dance makeup, stage makeup, photo shoots type makeup. And a lot of the women that I do use are of darker complexion. But in order to make sure that the makeup is fit all over, you have to blend it together. Beauty blenders is your trick. And setting spray. Beauty blenders and setting spray. Just honestly, go to a like a makeup store and get your face matched with the correct complexion is what I would say for our sisters. Only places you can really find that is Fenty because she's the only one that support our kind.
Hey now.
Also, a question, because we had a makeup artist come to this podcast couple episodes ago, and she gave us a story about how somebody wanted the, you know how you go into Sephora,
like Ulta,
right?
and there's makeup artists there, and they try to do melanin complexion makeup. Have you ever had an experience like that where you just sit in their chair and they done mess you all the way up?
No, I've only gotten my makeup done by two different people, and they're two very popular makeup artists in Tampa, Florida. So, and those two people are the two that inspired me to do what I wanted to do.
Go ahead and shout them out.
It's Josh. And I'm sorry, Josh, I don't even know your IG.
Dang.
The other one is Aja Lauren. So Aja, she actually talking to them and people being able to be open with you and telling you to follow your dreams. That's the type of the energy that you want. So yeah, those are my
Okay,
people.
so let me ask you about one of those people that inspired you. You know, because you said Josh, which is a man's name.
He's a man. Yeah.
Explain, what did you learn differently from a male makeup artist from a female makeup artist?
Well, honestly, within art, period, there is no face, there is no gender, there is no any of that behind the brush. So it's
behind the brush.
No, it's just whenever you doing, it's just whatever you do, your technique. You learn different techniques, you try different things. So I learned several different techniques on contouring just by looking at his pictures and listening him talk. And with Aja, I learned different techniques on applying eyebrows and the different type of foundations that you can use to make sure it sets properly within the skin. So it's whatever you can pull, what information you can get from people that are trying to teach you something. If you're receptive to learning, if you're open to constructive criticism, you're going to learn. I mean, you're going to find out different ways, and then you're going to find out what fits you as an artist.
Okay.
True that.
Well, Lex, let me ask you one question. What's next for you?
Panache is going to be expanding soon. So not only are we going to be doing eyelashes, but I'm going to be doing my own cosmetic line. So eyeshadow, foundations, blushes, highlighters, setting sprays, lipsticks, lip glosses. We're going to be doing the whole nine. So not only will we be just doing makeup and hair, but it's going to be all over the beauty industry. We plan on taking over worldwide.
Okay. So before we wrap this up, I want to ask you a question. We'll wrap this up. This
Yeah, don't
here.
be trying to kick me out.
No, of course, you here for the long run.
Yeah, I want this.
When we were talking, and you said that you are now wanting to get into more photography work. Why is that?
Because I feel like with a lot of photographers, they really do capture the image that you're trying to portray, and So what I like to do is I like to create. So when I'm on a photo shoot, I love creative directing. I love posing the models. I love being able to touch up in different, makeup, the makeup that I've done on them, being able to touch it up and tell them where they should go or give my ideas, because I know that the photographer is going to listen because it's creative directing. Mm-hmm. So I not only get to be a makeup artist on a photo shoot, I also get to be a director on the photo shoot, and that's one of the things I like to do. So it's knocking out two birds in one. What is it?
Yeah, you said it right here. Keep going.
Two birds with
one stone. There you go.
Hey, but go ahead and say what you had to say.
Right, please. This is a judgment-free zone. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Is it?
Yeah, I mess up in a
Is
minute.
it KP?
You are held at a different standard because you put yourself on a pedestal, my guy.
Oh my gosh, come down.
You see what I go through every single session? The disrespect and the anger towards me. But
I think it comes from a good place.
what do you consider a good place? The pits of hells? But listen, my statement is I appreciate you, Lex, for taking time to tell us about who you are, what you do, and how you do it, and how great you are. My melanin queen, keep doing what you're doing. We support you. We love you out there. So let's go ahead and move over to the general topics of today. To warm everything up, we're going to play a little game. I like to call the game What Hits You Harder. Usually we have a little theme music, but KP ain't really hitting his cue today. He must not be in the game spirit.
What we gotta do?
It's simple. I'm gonna give you two things. Two scenarios or two people or two things, and I want to know what hits you harder. Typically, they're more referring to like deaths, TV, movie deaths. What hit you hard and made you feel some type of way?
Okay.
Are you guys ready?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Are you ready, KP?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, you ain't hitting your cues.
Like, ain't no thing song. Ain't no
cues. What nothing going
Lex,
on.
he ain't got. He
I'm a
got
little
the
off
energy
today.
like you.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm a little
better
off
wake
today.
up. Little children.
Let's ask a question here. Let's go back to one of the favorite movies, Titanic. Jake.
Who's Jake?
Jake is the one that died
Oh,
when
so
Rose.
sad.
Yeah, right.
God, he died.
Versus Boys in the Hood, Ricky. Which?
I don't know why that nigga ain't running zigzags. He said I ran nigga drop, stop, and roll. What the fuck? He didn't run in zigzags, but that's for alligators.
Nigga,
That's
that's
not
also
for
for bullets. Bullets go in one direction.
Nigga, you better fall down.
So my question for you guys is which death hit you harder?
Ricky, for sure.
Yeah, it's definitely Ricky. I don't even remember Jake dying.
Right, that shit.
I'm sorry. I am of the darker melanin, but when Jake died and when she had him, like he froze to death, and then she had to let him go.
Did she try to pull him up? Fuck out of here.
He was already dead.
Fuck out of
That
here.
man was already dead.
Question. Wait a minute.
I don't give a fuck, baby.
She ain't solid. She didn't try to pull him
She
up.
didn't try to his ass
She
to
didn't
get
even
warm
try to
him up
give
or
him a
something.
little
God
warm-
damn.
Wow.
She said your time has ended.
Right.
Wow.
New
Goodbye.
nigga, who this?
But she used that to blowing that whistle to make sure they saved her.
Right.
Rose, I'm looking at you a little bit different.
A whole lot of different bitches. Both of y'all could have got on there, dead or not dead. Shit, he could have just been paralyzed from the waist down.
Oh,
Switch turns
man.
and stuff like that. But for me, it's
That's
Titanic. For
crazy.
them, it's Boys in the Hood, you guys. Let's move over to
This one tough.
G Baby
Ah,
Hardball. Okay, that's when the man from the Matrix had a baseball team, and the youngest member who had the most personality got shot by a stray bullet. And then you got Little Saint from You Got Served. Do it for Little Saint. See, that's a movement right there.
it is. Every time it rains,
Do
bitch,
it
I
for
got.
Little-
If I'm in the rain, I
Yeah.
get caught in the rain. I got to do it for Lil Saint.
Yeah, I feel like
It's
yours
always
was
for
the
Little
same.
Saint.
However, G Baby
Yeah,
hit
nah.
me the hardest.
I went. My dad took us to go to the
You
movies to see
hit
that,
me?
and that was a different type of loss right there, bro. You know what I'm
really
saying?
was.
You in this bomb ass, you like, oh shit, yeah, we in the hood. Nigga, damn.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
They was trying to like be
But
a
see,
baseball
because
team.
we didn't get to see Lil Saint die.
right.
That's
We
my
got
thing.
to see G Baby die.
That's my thing. So I was thinking like, what Lil Saint look like again? I don't
That's
remember.
true.
But you know what little G Baby look like.
Yeah, we
G-Baby
we
was
saw
all the way
G Baby
all
take
up
his
and through
last
there.
breath.
Peanut ass head.
Yes.
That's
G-Baby
crazy
was
as
one
fuck.
He
for
just sat
me.
there with that blank look.
And he
It
just
was
like
so-
he knew he
like,
was
he-
gone.
He knew
He
he
was
gone.
a great dyer. If you
He
think
really
about
was.
it,
He really was.
He was a
Because at that
great
age, he just
dyer.
had that plain face on and that little blood dripping down. You be like,
Oh
damn, they couldn't
Right.
take the other black when they
I
took
don't
G
even
Baby, the
remember
youngest
that
one.
face. I don't remember that face in no other movies, but that one, that's it.
I guess we could say. I guess it's safe to say Lil Saint was a movement, but
Mhm.
G Baby hit harder.
Absolutely.
I don't think I could choose. I can't choose
Absolutely.
because I literally.
Listen,
If
I'm doing
if you
it.
got
I'm
Sir
a-
came on right now, I swear to God, I'm dancing every time.
You can see me.
I'm,
G Baby, now you gotta cry. You gotta cry
Right.
real
Yeah, you do
tears.
gotta
I'm gonna start. I am gonna pick one. It's for me. It's G Baby. Lex, you gonna pick one?
Yes, G baby.
I can't.
KP, come on.
I
can't.
gotta pick.
You got.
I mean,
pick.
G
You gotta
Baby,
pick.
G Baby hit more
You
home,
got
so
a
I
choice.
do that. I do
Okay.
that because Lil Saint had a movement behind him. G Baby didn't because you
Right.
know what I'm saying. That was some real ass shit that was going on. You feel me?
Okay, these next two, I don't know how you guys are gonna feel about it. I don't know. Have you guys ever seen the Lovely Bones?
Listen,
Lovely
Lovely
Bones.
Lovely
I wanna
Bones
say
hit
I have.
hard.
Lovely Bones is about a young girl who unfortunately got raped and then killed. And he stuffed her in this little small box
down under.
It's a very, very
It's
sad
very
movie
emotional.
because the ending is it's still like she's not coming back to life. She dead.
She just dead. She talking from death.
And like it's like the last part you see like the box he put it in, like it tumbles down too. It's extremely sad.
Yeah, I think it was the glasses that did it from that man.
Ooh,
that,
yes.
that,
The
yeah,
movie
he
was
just
very
creepy.
That was
Glasses
like that
did
was
it.
the,
for me it's not an enjoyable movie to watch. I'm not gonna sit there, ooh, let me watch this movie. No. It's
Right.
at the end of the movie.
But
She
if
was
it
like in
come on-
water or something shit. And like
yeah,
you
it's
ain't
something
watch
it's something like that. But
Oh.
it's about a young girl.
it was brief. I remember
Yeah.
I remember like
It's
her
not a movie-
ghost
it's
being
not-
like
yeah.
in the water or
yeah,
some
it's not
shit
a
like
it's
that.
not a movie
yeah.
you want to see.
It's
Yeah.
definitely
It's sad.
not.
But there's this other movie called Marley and Me.
I didn't see that actually.
You did not see
I
I
heard
have
this?
not
about it. I
seen
ain't
it.
seen
I know
it.
the
It's
dog
about-
died.
Yes, it's about
Badass dog though.
Oh my god.
that dog survived a lot. I saw that movie because
Damn
I
it.
was like one day I was sitting home. I was like, "What's this?" So I watched it. I was like, because the dog at one point he gets sick, right? But he
Yeah.
makes it out. And
He
a
makes
couple,
he come through.
he come
He
through,
pull through.
but then he actually dies.
No, of
when
old
that-
age.
And when
or-
that he was old age, basically he got cancer.
Okay. Oh.
When
my
that
God.
dog died,
It's everybody.
when, listen, when that dog died, my whole life shattered. Okay, you understand me? It did. Because that movie was so good, and I wasn't expecting it to be so good. And you thought the dog was going to pull through because the dog used to meet the kids to the bus stop. And, like, the kids were like, oh, the dog. And the dog died.
Oh my god. Did they have a funeral?
Yes, it was very dramatic.
He
The movie
did?
was
Who
very
spoke?
good.
Who spoke at the funeral?
The whole
I
dog
believe the
pound.
kids. The kids spoke at the funeral. He was a dog. He passed away. God be with him.
They're like, "Oh, white."
So out of those two, which one do you guys pick?
What was the first one again? 'Cause I'm
The first one was the
Lovely
Lovely Bones.
Bones.
Oh,
Second
Lovely
one was-
Bones. I ain't never seen the other one.
I'm gonna say the damn dog.
Yeah,
know.
you was about to cry. Explain.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you was about to
Lovely
cry.
Bones to me is just a weird, hateful. I get angry watching it. Marley, it touched me because that dog meant something to me. KP.
I've briefly seen both movies, so
Okay.
I can't really say.
He seen
to be
one
honest.
Pick a
scene
number
out
one.
of both.
Right.
Pick a number. Pick one.
I'm gonna go with. I mean, the other young lady she was like raped and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Stuffed in a box.
Are you trying to
I think it's like,
persuade
but
him?
the dog.
Are you trying to persuade him to like
Yes.
your movie?
But the dog was more of an entity throughout the whole movie. It meant something to the damn children, okay? the family spirit broke when that damn dog broke,
Yeah,
okay?
I'm gonna stay out of this one. I ain't even.
He don't even want to.
Right? Yeah, nah. I ain't seen
Okay.
enough movies. to
Let's
say.
talk about this next topic. Okay, well, not next topic, next question.
What's up?
Bambi's mama. Now,
Oh my
Disney
God,
movie
Baby's mom died.
when the deer died. When she told Bambi to run, and all you heard was a gunshot.
I'm going to be honest. I didn't even know they spoke in that movie. So
They
when
did.
did she tell Baby to run?
Well, she sings
was
her-
hunting
she-
season.
It was
Her
hunting
ears
season,
just
and
went
she sensed
flicker,
that
flicker.
something was going. She told Bambi run. So Bambi hawking it. Don't care about the mama. Go. All you hear pop. And then Baby looking around. Where my mama at? Then his daddy.
Where his daddy came from? Why his daddy went there in the first place?
I guess his daddy was the leader of the deers.
Oh, okay. He was the alpha deer.
He was the alpha.
There you
deer.
go.
And he noticed that the mama done died.
Yeah.
So that's one. And have you guys seen the movie Up? The Disney movie Up?
I seen that.
Yes.
But I, like KP, I briefly.
Well, there was the first scene.
Nah, ups my shit.
When the old man was married to his wife,
Mm.
and then they was going up a hill, and she fell down and she died. That old man wasn't the same for years.
At all.
Mean, bitter, hateful. God damn it!
All y'all motherfuckers need to die.
For
My
real.
wife died.
It took a goddamn oversized
That's
kid and a
why he
damn
was so
bird.
angry.
Yes,
Mhm.
yes.
You know what? Okay, I think I fall asleep on a lot of these movies
Yeah, it's okay.
because I only know a little piece of them, and I didn't know that the wife died. I just
She,
thought he was a
she
sad
died. She died.
man.
And it took a fat little boy and a damn bird to make him happy.
That was a cool
Sometimes it
bird.
be like that though. And a dog. Don't forget the dog.
And the little fat boy was
The
cute.
talking dog, because it had a little box on it, right?
Mhm.
The dog talked.
It did.
See, you need to.
See, the dog was trying to first hunt the
I
bird,
was probably
and then the
asleep.
bird became their friends.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a whole
That
It's-
sounded like a
it's-
scene I was sleeping.
right.
Yeah.
I'm the same way. Certain kid movie shit.
Yeah.
This taking too long.
Mhm.
Nap.
Nap.
Fuck out of here.
Okay.
Yeah. though.
So that's it. That's what hit us harder.
Ellie. Yeah.
It
What
was.
hit you harder?
Up for me.
It's gonna be up for me.
It's gonna be Bambi
because
for me.
if I hear the story I've watched Bambi several times. And I do not remember Bambi mama dying.
It was like damn at the end of the
Right. She's like, wait a minute. I don't remember none of that shit.
Baby was a boy though, right?
I don't.
Bambi was Bambi a boy? Oh, that is a good question.
Bambi is a female's name.
I
Bambi
mean,
Wait,
in the
is
deer
female.
community, you don't know how that really works.
You're right. Cause yeah.
You don't want to assume, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Gender neutral.
Bambi.
I'm gonna say Bambi. You said up. You saying
I'm gonna say up.
okay. So I care about animals more than humans.
What?
Basically, I'm making a statement. Shit sad it's
going off
it's sad when animal dies. Okay. God damn it. You just because you like damn
Damn, by baby.
damn dear.
They had to get their ass, cut their ass up, put on a plate. Goddamn, what?
That's what they had did. That's making it even more sad.
That's the sound
Not
like
at all.
hunting season to me.
Right.
That's all.
Right. The fuck the circle of life.
Okay. Let me ask you guys.
Yeah, I was
moving
gonna be
on to
crying
the,
about that chicken.
I love chicken.
Yeah, you love the chicken. Look,
Damn, so
you
dope.
love the chicken, but
Okay.
you was crying when
But
Bambi
see,
mama died.
no, the hen is the mama, right? She has the egg, so she gets to live, right?
Oh, right.
So the
Really.
hen gets to live.
Holy
It's
shit.
them
It's the babies.
them
that don't make
roosters
it.
that don't get to live. But
Oh,
moving on to a segment called Random Questions. I'm gonna ask you guys 3 random questions that got nothing to do with nothing at all.
oh, all right. Let's do this.
Okay. Would you hide that you inherit or won $10,000 from your spouse?
What happened?
What? Huh?
No, I'm sorry. What's the question?
Would you hide?
Would you hide that you inherit or won $10,000 from your spouse?
No.
I wouldn't either.
Ain't no point in that shit because I'm finna blow this motherfucker. She gonna be like, where you get that money from?
Wait a minute.
Right.
What? You finna blow it?
I ain't gonna blow. You have to spend it or save it. Or you got to do
You
something
gotta
with
do
it.
one or the other.
That's what I'm saying. You got to do
Absolutely.
something with that
And she gonna
motherfucker.
know where it's coming
Right.
from. So.
And I'm the type of person like,
Listen, I ain't telling nobody, baby, I got a bonus in my job. That's where this money coming from.
Wow. Where's the honesty in that
Excuse me?
relationship?
Sometimes you have to hide things
You
to
ain't gotta
make the
hide shit.
situation better.
Mm-mm.
I mean, to an extent, because I pay them bills in a heartbeat.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I pay them motherfuckers.
When you think about it, 10,000 ain't that much.
Yeah,
so,
because that's what I'm saying. Five of that going to bills. The fuck is you
yeah,
saying?
5
This
of
is
it
true.
If you want to
automatically
live
avoided
good
to
for like the
bills.
next 3 or 4 months,
You probably go to 3
5 of
good
that.
restaurants out of that little 10.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true. When I was younger, you think 10,000, you
That
rich.
Oh,
was
bitch,
a
I'm
lot.
balling. Nah, right now.
What?
Yes,
$10,000
that was a
you don't got
lot.
any money,
Nah,
yeah.
baby, what we need to pay? Let me know
Right, that's
we
what I'm
need to
saying.
pay.
Once the bills get paid up, she can be like, oh, no, you gotta pay it. I'm be like,
Absolutely.
nah. Not even think about it. Hell, nah,
I
I'm
give
paying
you a
them for.
fruit platter? Absolutely. That's all I want. Pay the bills and give me a fruit platter,
Yeah,
baby.
it's all right.
Feed me the strawberries.
Yeah,
Okay.
nah.
So y'all both saying tell the truth and be honest with your
Absolutely. Tell the
spouse.
truth, shame the devil.
You gonna have to at some point.
At what point? If you can maneuver through life, you can move through that. Listen. I'm keeping the money. I ain't telling nobody.
And if y'all doing what y'all supposed to be doing together anyways, y'all about to build off that 10,000.
Right.
So you better speak up.
Okay, I give you that. I give you that.
You
I'll give you
speak
that.
up.
She just want to spend it on the kids and shit like that. I'm trying to spend it on me.
Shit.
That's real. That's
See, you
real.
just want some new shoes.
Pay these
Yeah, what's a
goddamn
new shoes?
bills, shit.
Yeah. Okay, another one. What is something that? Wait, hold on. What is something that they should? What is something they should teach in school that they don't? Taxes, financial.
Damn, can't
I'm
you
sorry. I'm sorry.
Listen,
Taxes,
don't worry, I was
financial,
right behind you.
like
Absolutely.
it's so important for a kid to know how to fill out a W-2.
Absolutely.
I think they should just get rid of the whole
it
curriculum
took me
in
till
general.
about 25 to find out.
They should just
I
trash
was
the whole
doing
thing
it
and just
wrong.
teach
Yeah,
kids how to
yeah.
live
You
day
ask your
by
mama
day.
how you fill out this W-2 from, huh?
Mama, the last time I filled this out, it was
I call my mama every time.
For real.
Not just the first time,
Mama,
all the time.
Mama, do I claim 10?
Right.
10, you damn fool. You ain't got 10 people in your
But see, the problem is,
I got 10 fingers.
hey, you talking about somebody here counting on the nigga. Shit, the
real.
fuck?
Yes, I think they need to teach credit and teach how to
For
read
real.
stocks. Y'all know right now, investing is one of the biggest things that anybody can get into. So if I
It's
would
always
have
been that
known
way,
how
though.
to read these numbers that I
Right.
see that gives me a whole graph of a bunch of squiggly lines
Mm.
back when I was younger or
Right.
in school, I would have been invested in stocks. You know how many times we get $10 allowances once a month? Them little $10 could have went going
They
into
add
stocks.
up,
or
man.
something.
Yeah, for sure.
What about you, KP?
Absolutely.
I just feel like they should teach you how to take care of yourself in general. Like they
Mhm.
took away home ec, they took away, like I said, tax. Well, they never really taught taxes and
did.
stuff. But like, if I would have had home ec in school, maybe I would have been a different person.
That's how I learned how to sew. I wasn't.
You know what I'm saying? Like, shit like that. Like they don't teach you none of that shit. But you
Right.
finna teach me the Pythagorean theorem that I haven't. I ain't
Still ain't use it.
a squared plus b squared equals c
Well,
squared.
yeah.
I ain't used that shit since
Yeah.
since the day I passed the damn test. Fuck out of here, bro.
Review my cursive. Okay, do something like
Right.
that.
Yeah, like they
They even
shit,
took
yeah.
cursive out
Which
of
is
school,
crazy.
though.
Like how you want people to
Yeah.
do their signature. That's
in
crazy.
public schools, they done took cursive and money and all of that.
Yeah,
Counting
so
money, that's crazy.
budgeting and stuff. But yeah,
Hillsborough County. When you hear me talk, I'm a prime example of what horrible system you got going on.
y'all
there.
motherfuckers got to step it
You-
all the way
You
up.
guys failed me completely with grammar and punctuation and spelling and Damn,
If
can a
I-
bitch read?
If
Yeah,
I
read
knew
it. I can
something
read.
about private school, if my parents knew anything about private school growing up, I was from country town, so
Mhm.
we had one school period. That was just it, elementary, high school, and about 3 middle schools, and that was all. But if we had the option for private school, and my parents had the to be able to jump through the obstacles to get us into that,
Right.
I probably would have benefited a lot more, and I would have known a lot more than I
Yeah.
do now in the public school system, because public school systems really don't they teach you how to survive.
They don't
And
even do
that's
that.
Yeah, they teach you how to get by.
Yeah.
That's
They
what I
teach
would
you-
say. I
they
wouldn't
teach
say
you
survive.
standardized
They teach you how
tests.
to get by,
Right.
and
That's
that's just
it.
about it.
Yeah.
And once it's done, it's done.
Yep.
Y'all
It's
remember the
done.
you remember the FCAT? Was you?
Yeah, man, I failed that shit.
Ooh.
Listen,
Ooh,
I know
ooh.
I failed the damn LCAT. I think two times.
Yeah, I was in intensive reading and intensive math. I'm gonna be honest with you. I couldn't spell, nor can I count to 3. But listen, I made it out with it. Shit.
Man, them FCATs were just ridiculous.
Yeah, back in the day, them FCATs used to really mess people up. Like if you
Right.
failed that, you didn't get it, you wouldn't graduate. I don't know if
Nobody
Georgia had the
was
same
focusing
thing.
on
we
their
do.
regular
Yeah.
grades. They was worried
Yeah.
about if they gonna pass the
For
FCAT or
real.
not.
Yeah.
It was crazy. Like that, it would literally stop you from graduating if you didn't pass.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we got the same. I don't know what it's called no more though. But
I don't think they have the FCAT in Florida anymore. I think they've taken it away.
but
'cause it
that
was causing
shit
so
is
many problems.
stupid. I mean, I've
I
always
think so.
Always-
Yeah. mhm.
yeah, I've always passed my test first time around. I ain't saying I did good.
Yeah.
Long as I passed that motherfucker, I was like,
They
yes.
do another type of standardized testing though for elementary schools.
I think they do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, ours is called CRCT, or at least it was when I was in school. Like every year, you had to take this test. Like every year,
Yeah.
there was no way around it. But yeah, they should do away with all that shit.
Yeah, I think they
Okay.
should too.
Let me ask you guys the last question of the random questions. If you could travel anywhere in the world, where would it be and why?
Egypt.
Oh. Tell me why.
Egypt. Only because I love Egyptian artifacts. And not only because it's from the motherland.
Mm-hmm.
I want y'all to see them face.
Yeah, they all the way up.
Yes, but I love Egyptian artifacts, and I love gold, and I love the gods and the goddesses and everything
Mhm.
that it stood for, and,
Yeah.
and all of that. So
That's what's
I
up.
would love to go visit Egypt. I want to go to one of the pyramids. Put me in one of those, and I want to go see that little man with the bird on his head.
I know what you're talking
Pharaoh?
about.
Oh yeah, him.
It's like one of the. Yeah. What about you, KP?
Santorini, Greece.
Oh, you want to go to Greece?
Yes. As soon as my
You
check
want to ride
cleared,
them long boats on it?
I'm first of all, baby, I'm in a yacht doing flips off that motherfucker.
When I always be in somebody.
The water is beautiful there. I'm jumping straight off
Head
the
first.
boat. As soon as we park, we good. I'm jumping right in that motherfucker. I freak out in the middle of the ocean, but shit, I'm gonna learn that
Really?
day.
Might as well. And you don't go to Greece often.
That's what I'm saying. I need to go. I like to watch I'm really big on like nature and shit. So I watch these shows. I was watching this architectural show where this guy built the house into like the side of like a mountain, and then it's right. It's the house, the like little grassland or whatever, and then it's water. Just all you could sit out. You could see the water from your room. You don't
I
even
would
have to
love
go
that.
outside.
I would love that.
And
I
it's
would
in
absolutely
Greece.
love that. That is beautiful.
I'm going. I'm taking the whole family.
Take 'em.
Australia. That's where I want to go.
Really?
Mhm.
Why?
Because it's halfway across the world. Honestly, it's just the truth. That's what it's just. And I feel like I would. It's not too crazy because I'm not going to. Unfortunately, I'm not going to China, and I'm not. And I don't know if I want to go fully back to the motherland. And I'm not going to Greenland or any place like that or Canada. That's too close. So Australia is the best thing for me, just to see. I want to see where Kangaroo Jack comes from.
They wildlife is intense over
So
there.
Yes.
you're gonna go look at the kangaroos?
pretty much. I actually want to box a kangaroo because
You
people
wanna-
they will box you
wanna
up a little
box
bit.
one? They will. Are you
Mhm.
good at boxing?
Listen,
He
I can't
wants
handle my
to
own.
lose to a kangaroo.
You,
is what he
yeah,
wanna
I'm
do.
like that sounds embarrassing.
Listen, but you gonna know I was in the fight though, no matter what happens.
but with the
with a
animal,
a dangerous
He
kangaroo,
we
they
gonna know his
kicking all
ass is
that.
in a
That's
fight
what I'm saying.
when they bring his ass
I'm gonna
back.
steal
in
their
that-
ass
I
one
want
time, and they
somebody
gonna
to
give me
take
the
pictures.
rest.
Please take pictures.
I shit. I ain't gonna let it happen if I'm there.
A video too. I want the video.
Get your
You ain't gonna let
get your
it
stupid ass back over here, boy.
That's what you gonna say.
Your dumb ass over here. The
I
fuck
was
is
like,
you
he gonna, What
doing?
you do? I'm squaring up for what? Squaring up.
With who?
My
Right.
kangaroo.
I'm already making a call.
Go to the car.
Yeah.
Go right now.
We American
We on our way
and
back
black.
home.
We the only two black motherfuckers standing over here. So when you come pick his unconscious ass up, then we the only two black motherfuckers. So now y'all gonna take 30, 40 minutes. I probably shouldn't even said that.
But
Y'all gonna take
Australia-
3 hours
Right,
to
you
get
probably-
here.
Yeah, don't even.
Right.
You done said too much.
And I think it takes like more than most of the day to get to Australia. I think it takes a long time.
It takes 17, 18
Really?
hours to get to Japan.
Mm.
Right. So
I
it's
couldn't
probably a day on the flight.
I couldn't picture being
You
on
really
a flight.
can't sleep that long. Like
You can't do nothing that
I
long.
mean, you
I get so
could.
aggravated and so
Drugs.
annoyed. You say drugs.
That's true. But
Some people
wouldn't do
drink
that.
themselves to sleep, and I
That
not finna get
sounds
drunk
like
on no
it.
plane
Why not?
unless that bitch is a PJ. Cause I'm a pissy drunk, so
Yeah, we
I
don't
gotta
need
get
to
up.
do
And,
it.
yeah, I gotta get up and go pee every goddamn 5 minutes. And I ain't trying to do that on no plane.
Don't break the seal. Don't break the seal.
Cause that's when the shit get to flowing. No.
Okay, guys, we're gonna move over to entertainment. Things that are happening, today's news, previous news, things like that. And I'm gonna get your opinion on how you feel about some of these things. You know, I'm gonna talk about my homeboy. Excuse me, repeat that. Not my homeboy. His formerly known as Roger Go Home. Marcus Houston. So Marcus Houston is, I want to say, a 38-year-old man who just got
Knocking on 40.
married or proposed to a 19-year-old. And the big dilemma in entertainment is, when did he start dating her? Because you realize she's 19. She was just 18. Like, she's a fresh 19. So they were like, okay, did you marry her before she was even legal? Are you a pedophile?
Does anybody know when they got married?
They're not married. He proposed to her.
He proposed.
Yeah. So that was like maybe like 2 weeks ago he proposed to her. What are you guys' opinion on such an older man dating such a young woman?
He need his ass whooped.
Her parents had to know about that though. There's no way you finna date Marcus fucking Houston and your mama and daddy not know about that shit.
Mama and daddy
Her folks
could-
knew
your
about that
mama
shit and they
daddy-
were okay with
her
that.
mama
'Cause
and
he had
daddy-
money.
Her mama
Don't
and
matter.
daddy ain't no shit. But them home girls, her cousins,
I mean,
and
for
her
them to
friends,
for her
they
to
knew.
for him to propose to her mom and daddy knew.
That's true.
Cause I mean, shit. At some point before y'all get married, shit, mom and daddy, this my, you know what I'm saying?
That is true.
If you 38 years old, I've said this before, what the hell mentally you want to do with a 19-year-old?
Bend our ass up.
What? Yeah,
True.
and that was my question too. What is there that you could be doing with this child? Because
Besides
she's
having
still-
sex.
She's still a child.
Pretty much.
She really ain't mentally matured yet.
Because when she gets to your age, you going to be,
Dead.
I think it was more of a trophy.
I think so too.
I think that he just wanted a trophy on his arm, but now he looks stupid.
Stupid. I'm now 40 years old dating a 19-year-old.
Yeah, it was more of a trophy. And I can be honest with you, he might not have known that she was only 18.
No,
I
he
was
knew.
gonna-
Because a lot
No,
of
he
these
knew.
young girls, they look fully bloomed. And,
Now
and
I know of a situation where a girl, she's literally 16, 17 or whatever, and she told this guy that she was like 19, 20, and he's like 21, 22. So it was a situation to they was about to do what grown people do. And he found out, and it was just like, you could have fucked this man
he could
whole
have.
life up.
She sure should.
But
sure
she
could.
looked like how old she said she was.
Healthy, huh?
Yeah, she
Right.
did. And I was just like, damn,
They are
that's
fully bloomed.
crazy.
This water is different these days.
Yeah,
like
that
this
shit is
water
scary,
It's
bro.
tainted
different. It's some tainted
with
water.
lust
And
and snickerdoodles and shit like that. It's just tainted.
Kit Kats.
Kit Kats.
Yeah, motherfuckers.
We hungry.
Yeah, for real. For real. They were
But
tainted
yeah,
water and
that-
daddy
that's
issues.
Just, yeah, I think it was just he just doing too much.
Marcus Houston, go home.
Eh,
Go home,
please,
Roger.
He should have just stayed home. He went home. He should have stayed there.
Mm. So I'm gonna move on to another topic. I hope you guys. I don't know if you guys are familiar with. Is Trey Songz and Meek Mills.
I read up on it a little bit.
Yeah, I did too.
So what happened, to give you guys the brief rundown, is Meek Mills went on Instagram, posted him holding money. Under the post, Trey Songz went out of his way to say, well, you should give some of that money towards feed the children, something like that.
Feed your community.
Feed your community.
Like that, yeah.
And then Meek Mills responded and basically told him, I've done this, and this already. What have you done? And then they had a little back and forth exchange where, you know, Trey Songz was like, well, Trey Songz ended up making a post of it, screenshot to make a post, be like, well, I meant to say this. I was just wanting, he basically said, I knew what you done for the community. I just want to see you do more.
Yeah, I think it was more that little face that he put in the front of that.
Right, the emoji.
Yeah, that emoji throw you off.
Get you completely
That little
off.
thinking face. Like, it's like, you could have put more towards your people who are needing contribution.
Correct.
Instead, you're on Instagram flashing money. And that's exactly what Trey Songz did. However, he was able to construct that into a different comment by saying, oh, this is what I meant to say.
Right.
I shouldn't have put the emoji. Because the emoji was the only thing that threw everything off.
Sure.
That little thinking face.
Well,
emoji or no emoji, you would have left that comment, you would have got the same response from that man.
I think so too, but I mean, honest with you, I probably would have looked at Trey Songz a little funny too, even without the emoji. And this is why. So we all, if you know Meek Mills does a lot for his community, and he does do a lot for prison reform, and he does do a lot for just African American people in general. This man does do charity work, donation works. He partners up with numerous of companies and people to give back. Yeah. So if I have done all this, even I don't care how humble you are, and then somebody come to you talking about, well, that money you got right now in your hand, you need to give it to this other situation that I'm working on, I would probably been like, okay, well, let's talk a little minute. This is what I did. I done partnered up to give $50 million back to the community and do this. What have you done? I feel like Trey Songz did a little bit too much, and then to take the post, because Trey Songz screenshotted it and posted it on his page, and then give that elaborate reason on what he meant to say. Well, you should have said that shit the first time.
Oh, he just shouldn't have said shit at all, because that ain't your fucking pockets. Like, shut the fuck up. And I hate when people do that in general. It ain't even got to be Trey Songz. It could just be normal people like us, like, and they be like, oh, well, why Jay-Z or why T.I. or why this celebrity not doing that? Why they not donating money? Right. Bro, there are people just like you. They got bills just like you. They got people they got to take care of just like you. What makes you think every time some shit hit the fan, they supposed to step in and spend their hard-earned money on some shit that ain't got nothing to do with them? For y'all to criticize them on how much they donating anyway. Nigga donate $10,000. Oh, that's it? I know you got more money than that. They don't donate nothing at all. Damn, you ain't gonna do nothing at all?
That's the thing. Everybody, niggas these days always pocket watching. Yeah, so that's
always,
one of the things.
Always.
So they're always trying to call each other out to see who's doing what. Everybody's trying to feed their ego, and that's just it. All Trey Songz was going to get out of that was an argument. He knew it when he wrote it.
And that's how maybe he got some shit going on. Maybe he got some shit coming out. Maybe he's just trying to stay relevant.
Yeah, honestly, it kind of blew me, and I was looking like him, like, what? And even when he gave the reason on why he did it, I was just like,
oh, the emoji just threw everything off. Nigga, no, that statement in general about that man threw everything off.
He just did. I think the emoji was the one that said it.
And I want to say this.
If somebody would have put a thinking face emoji on under something I done did, like I know I've
like
done
you questioning me, I'm grown man.
I would have jumped off of that.
Right.
Too.
And one thing this is something I did not really like that Trey Songz done. And that's what had me lean a little bit more towards Meek Mills, is that when Trey Songz saw his post, his ending sentence to his response was, feel how you want to feel. For me, that's a man that doesn't know how to apologize. If you have done something, like come at somebody some type of way, you should be like, you know what, my bad, I apologize. This is what I meant to say. But his statement was, feel how you want to feel. Bro, get the fuck out my face.
Because he had an image to uphold.
Fuck out my face.
Fuck out of here.
He still had an image to uphold on the social network of Instagram.
And that shit kill a lot of careers.
That little last statement would have probably set me Mill off again if he really ran into it.
And for me, it would have been like, oh, I ain't fucking with you no more. Because they was like, they ended saying that, Trey Songz my bro and stuff like that. But I would have definitely been looking at him like, so you go to my page, say this stuff.
Long
you want
spoon,
me to, for real?
The fuck out of here. Yeah, you gonna come at me on social media? Well, it ain't like me and King going back and forth on our Instagram. Yeah,
Right.
20, maybe 15 people max gonna see that shit.
Right.
No, nigga. Y'all got motherfuckers that watch out every move. Everybody know what the fuck
Mhm.
going on. Yeah, no, you can't. Emoji, no emoji. You don't come at nobody like that, bro.
That last sentence, he just really wanted to uphold his image, and that was just it.
Yeah.
To let everybody know he ain't soft.
There's a lesson to learn. There's a lesson to learn out of this. Mind your damn business
Really.
and focus on
Count
you.
your own
Where's the
motherfucking
frum,
pockets.
frum?
Oh, okay.
What was that?
Get that.
Yes.
Okay, I want to talk about another lovely lady. She's been in the news, in the hot topics, in the shade room over the past couple weeks because she just been saying things kind of off the wall. B. Smith? Is that no B. Simone? B. Simone. B. Simone. Are you guys familiar with B. Simone?
Yeah.
She made a statement and she said that she refuses to date a man who works a 9 to 5. How do you guys feel about that?
I just want to say thank you for sending me that link because I've been trying to find that video forever. I was like, what the fuck did she say? I just feel like that's her preference. I hope that she never settles, and I hope she finds love. I mean, because at the end of the day, I got my preferences. She got hers. You got yours.
Absolutely.
Everybody, and not everybody gonna agree with that shit. But I think she was a little overboard.
Good.
I feel like that she did have a preference. She has a right to prioritize or to put herself on a certain, to give herself standards in
Yeah.
what she
Mhm.
accepts in her
Sure.
life. And by her saying that she don't want a regular man that works a regular 9 to 5, that's just saying that she wants somebody who is on her level doing
Right.
exactly what she's doing, so they understand the hustle that she is trying to pull in.
Now,
Right. And that's
So-
kind of how she explained it when she got the backlash from it. She started to explain, well,
Right.
this is what I meant. Y'all need to start saying what y'all meant from the start because people don't give
a
second
lot
chances.
of
Nah.
times when you just having a normal conversation with
Yeah.
somebody and you speaking to them how you feel, you don't
Mhm.
feel like you
Yeah.
gotta explain yourself.
or if you having that conversation with somebody you comfortable with,
right.
you know what I'm saying? You shouldn't have to explain
Right.
every
They
fucking thing.
understand exactly where you're
Yeah.
coming from.
For
So
sure.
for everybody to take what her comment was and blow it up, it's normal. It's
Yeah.
just what everybody got their own
She
opinions.
definitely got it. I mean, he
So-
did. Nick Cannon did try to be like, there are like successful people that have regular
Which is
9 to 5
true.
jobs, and she was just like,
Absolutely.
nah. He need to be an entrepreneur like me. You need to understand why I could work a 9 to 5, understand why you up at 3 in the morning.
Yes.
Totally.
Right.
I could.
I work a 9 to 5 and I'm still not up at 3 in the morning. And I still got a side hustle. So it,
I feel like she kind of did set herself up to not be open, but like I said, she
Right.
got her preferences. But I mean, at the end of the day, not everybody gonna agree, and we live in a world where everybody opinions so fucking heavy
and
all of a
everybody
sudden.
wants something different. Not
Yeah.
everybody gotta have the same thing. Cause she
Yeah.
wants to have a man who is a hustler like she is.
Yeah.
Okay, go get that entrepreneur. Go get him. But if she don't want a man with a 9 to 5, then you can't knock her for that.
Then it is what it is.
It is.
Yeah.
So I'm going to ask you guys 2 more questions, then we're going to wrap it up here. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not really familiar with what was specifically said that kind of set the feud or the beef off. So hopefully you guys are a little bit more aware of it. J. Cole versus this person named No Names.
Mm-hmm.
Something went wrong there.
So, No Name is a black activist, and apparently she's been, allegedly she's just been like, she's been like, she knows better, so she does better. And from J. Cole's point of view, from based off of the information that I've heard or the song or whatever, she talks down on people who doesn't know better to do better. And in the song, he simply asks her, like, enlighten me, because I don't know and I don't try. I
He ain't
mean,
had no business on that.
I mean,
Based off what I got out of it
Mhm.
is I feel like she came off saying certain people who hold certain pedestals should be able to speak, or who are on these pedestals should be able to speak about what's going on in the world, which she was kind of wrong. Not everybody has to have a voice in every situation.
True.
Yeah.
True.
So I feel like by her calling out these certain individuals, at some point he felt guilty. He felt guilty, feeling like he fell into that category. So he decided to make a song about it. And in his song, he said himself, I kind of low key feel like she's talking about me. But you did. You felt like she was talking about
I
you
mean,
the
because-
whole song is based off of it. And another thing is
Go ahead now. Go ahead. Speak.
So J. Cole is always, everybody knows.
You notice
J. Cole.
this is KP's boy.
I'm listening.
I love J. Cole. You hear me? I had to listen to the song because I was like, oh, J. Cole came up with another song I ain't know about. So yeah, I love J. Cole. So he came out saying, he didn't really know, but because he felt a guilt, because everybody does, they hold him up on this pedestal. Like he's supposed to be all black power, and
Right.
because of the way he speaks his mind, he speaks what he feels, he speaks him. He's not going with the grain. He's not going with the grain and doing what society is telling everybody to do. So he does what he does. So at this point, y'all all feel like he should be way up here, way up here. The moment he makes a mistake, y'all want to jump on him. So with her, by her going back and saying with her song, you took this time to backlash at me, to make a whole song about me after my comment clearly said these people with these high pedestals should use these platforms to express themselves about the situation. Instead of doing that, you went and expressed your situation or your feelings on what I said.
But I feel like she still kind of took it the wrong way though, because
he took it the wrong way.
I mean,
like
I think they both did.
Low key felt he didn't know, and her tweet did not mention any names. Neither did it tag anybody.
Neither did he though.
Right. However,
go ahead now.
Everybody knows exactly who he was talking about, because the only situation is there's this female rapper, female activist who I low key feel like is talking about me.
But he said that he had already said he feels like everybody puts himself on that pedestal that he's not on.
He also did
and he also asked her to enlighten him.
Yeah, she did. But is this the time?
Okay.
Because no one knew that was who he was talking about.
Got you.
So he's asking her to enlighten him on what? But she wasn't talking to him, was she?
But name a time when J. Cole hasn't spoken out about a political or like a situation that the world is in right now.
I can't name one. I can't name one. And by the fact that I still go back on the ground terms that it can't be said initially it was him who she was talking about. It's what society put in that position. We, as people that search through social media, we put him in that position. We put him, Kendrick Lamar, and all of those. We put them in that position of everybody that should know better. We did that. So when the moment they do something they feel like is a human move, like something, okay, somebody said something, okay, I low-key feel like she's talking about me. This is what I do.
Yeah,
I'm always the one that's an activist. I'm always, got my people back. I'm the one that's on the sidelines at the protest. You know what I'm saying? With my mask on or whatever. She gotta be talking about me. Let me go ahead and hint that in a song that I feel like she may be talking about me. And just in case she is, let me tell her to enlighten me. What?
Okay. Ooh, okay.
I mean,
A whole song?
It's music.
Is he not? J. Cole
is he
the
not
one
a rapper?
that said that he don't do the beat? What it was? What was that lyric that J.
Let
Cole
me give me a
had
line
said?
because I don't even.
J.
I
Cole
know
had
what you're
said
talking
li-
about, yeah.
And so you made a whole song about a female.
Okay. Ooh.
This woman, a black woman who you should have the back on, standing on this activism just like she's doing, who you should be behind her and you should be supporting her and you should be going with her. You should be using that song platform to support what she was saying instead of thinking somebody was coming for you.
He just
Thought somebody was coming for him.
He did exactly what she did.
He absolutely did. But who did it first? That is my thing.
She did.
No, she did not. She didn't name any names.
Neither did he.
Did Kendrick Lamar come out?
They didn't.
He did. He did.
But did he
because
name a name?
He didn't feel guilty.
Did he
Okay.
name a
He
name?
didn't. He ain't got that guilt.
Ooh,
He don't feel
okay.
that guilt.
I mean, you when
What they say, a hit dog will holler, a hit dog will holler, right?
That's
Is that the phrase? So J. Cole in this situation is a hit dog. He hollering.
Absolutely. And then at
Right.
that moment, he realized, okay, I'm hollering, but shit, I don't really know if she really reaching for me. So
I
if
mean,
she,
but
just in case she ain't, let me tell her and like.
you also don't know their personal relationship either.
Absolutely. You don't. No one
just-
knows it. Everybody knows just the posts and the tweets and the stories that we just keep seeing. And that's all. So we got to come off of the readings. We have to judge what we feel about the situation based off of what we're reading, but we don't know the background.
At all.
That's what this is all about. What's your thoughts?
Okay, that was that. Oh, listen, that was good. I'm done. Let's wrap it up. Y'all handled that because I said I didn't know nothing about it. I just thought it because I thought he liked J. Cole. I thought interest topic. Y'all killed that one right there. Okay,
love J. Cole.
one last question before we wrap up here. It's about the baby daddy of the world. He got a kid in every single continent, country, city,
man.
state,
You do what you want. when you
avenue.
poppin'.
His name
You
is
do what you-
Future.
You
Oh,
do what
shoot.
you want when you pop.
You got one.
Future
Yeah.
has been in the media for quite some time, going back and forth with this young lady that he originally denied that he was the father of the child. DNA test proves that he is the father of the child. He offered this lady $1,000 a month in child support. Would you have accepted that amount from Future?
Mm-mm.
Why not, Lexi?
Mm-mm. That baby lifestyle. You got to. It's going off of whatever he made.
It's disrespect.
So
That was disrespectful.
It was.
it was a slap in the face.
A complete slap.
It was a slap in the face. If we was together and we was doing this together,
Right.
this thing would come off of both of our incomes.
Because you
And I can guarantee you that if we was together, I wouldn't be working.
right.
So now that we're apart and I decided to keep the baby or whatever the story is, because I don't really know. But
Mhm.
now you're just gonna be able to tell me what you can give me that you think is gonna be enough to put my baby through school. I'm gonna be honest with you, $1,000 ain't nothing. $1,000 gonna pay the rent, and that's it. That's
not
it.
even the rent based off of their lifestyle. That's not
That's
even
it.
gonna pay. I
And
don't know.
based off of her lifestyle, that ain't even gonna pay the rent. It might pay her car payment.
Because he does have a whole lot of other kids, and I'm 9 times out of 10 they got him on child support too. But if you paying your other children $50,000 a month, you think you finna pay that girl $1,000? I would have.
I don't know. I feel like child support is like a gamble. Like it's not set up for the man to win anyway.
Absolutely, it's
I-
not
I-
set
I
up for
agree with
anybody
that
to
one.
win because they should have wore a damn condom.
Ooh, that's true. Because when you decide to shoot the club, you take that risk.
Yes, when you decide to shoot up the club,
I mean, I
you
also feel
supposed to
like
be paying when you don't want to
when-
fess up to your responsibility.
when
And-
stuff like that also happens, though, you already know how that man is. You already know he got a bunch of kids. You already know he out here
Right.
living that type
And
of life,
know
and you
that's
still
why she did
late.
it.
That's why she
But
kept
that's
it.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But you should be held accountable for that in the court of law. If you asking for child support, you already knew this man was fucking out here wilding like that.
Well,
But you're gonna be held accountable for you laying up and him nutting and you making you pregnant. So you should be held accountable for that.
Does a woman not have a say so in what that man does?
Absolutely. But in that room with the both of them, they both know
Both.
consciously what's going
So
on.
is she being held accountable for her actions? Is
She's
what I'm
not.
asking.
What
Well,
she's
I got a
asking
question.
for,
How
she's
would you?
asking
What
this
do you?
man.
You said you want them to be held accountable for? For what? Like, what do you? What do you want them to say a speech? Do you want to write a novel?
Right.
Do you want them to
Not
take?
at all. Y'all,
is it?
like she said, it took the two of them
Right.
to sit down and have unprotected sex.
Okay.
Regardless of if he pulled out or not, she was okay with him
Okay.
with that possibility.
So you believe because of that she should get lesser money or a little?
I never said any of that.
Okay.
That baby is it because they're no longer in a relationship,
At
so
all.
her financial stability is no longer his problem.
Mm.
That baby is what he needs to take care of.
Okay.
I feel like I don't know what a reasonable amount is. I don't know what type of lifestyle she live. None of that stuff. But anything outside of that baby that she's reaching for should not be his concern.
So she's reaching. Without some of the stuff she's reaching for is medical bills, daycare.
That has all of that has to do with
half
the
of
child.
half
And
of
it's
half
not going to
of-
be $1,000.
and it's not going to be $1,000.
I never listen. $1,000 is a bit.
Half of the lawyer fees that he did to make her go
Absolutely.
through all this DNA tests and this crazy stuff. But I don't know. Like, what you say you want her to be held accountable. What do you mean by accountable? Like,
Because,
typically when you
okay,
say that,
so
you mean
so
like- go ahead.
take Future's money away.
Okay.
Take Future status away. If this was a normal couple or normal situation outside of them being celebrities of who they are, it would never be in Future's favor. It'll never be in any man. Child support is never in any man's favor,
Okay.
and it's always one sided.
Right.
Well, I ain't gonna say always, but majority of certain situations, either that mother is getting child support from that man and still not let him see his kid, or it could just be a situation to where he making a little change and she feel like she need to be taken care of, and also the child needs to be taken care of when
Well,
they're not in a relationship.
In order for the child to be taken care of, the mother who's raising the child has to be taken care of as well. So I'm confused about that.
Because
Because she has to be in order for the child to be taken care of. She has to be able to be healthy and make sure that she's straight financially to be able to take care of that child. That's the part that's just confusing me there. Because if she's not good, the child's not gonna be good. They live in the same
But that
household.
child also has another parent.
That's not gonna. But he is a rapper. He's a rapper.
But you don't know that.
He's a rapper that's on the road half the time. So he's not going to ever be the primary parent at all.
You can make that excuse.
Okay.
But if Jay-Z could take his fucking kids any and everywhere he wants, any other rapper that has money like that can
How
do
many
that.
times
But they're
do
married,
you see
though.
Future
Beyonce-
with any of his children?
Yes. Even Sierra, who's established, has stated that
Have you seen
when
any
he does
public-
get the little Future, he gives them to his grandma.
any public pictures?
But
of any
that's
children?
also the type of person he is. She knew that going into that.
right,
Okay.
which is why she knew that she was gonna break his pockets when they had this baby.
Exactly.
But she had that baby for all the wrong reasons though. And that's
but
what
we
I'm saying.
don't know that. What happened? We have no idea how they had this baby. All we know is we giving an opinion on the amount of money that he finna pay for child support.
But they both agreed to have raw sex though.
They both agreed.
So
to
you
have
went
one
into that
sex.
knowing
So-
that there's a possibility
so-
that
Yes.
you're gonna
Get
cash
pregnant.
out.
So what do you want her to be like? What do you want the accountability? Do you want her to be like, okay, I'm gonna take a lesser amount, or
I'm not
I'm just
saying
confused
y'all.
what
Yeah,
she-
I'm looking past the dollar amount. 'Cause
Okay.
I already said that shit was stupid as
Yeah,
fuck.
I don't think there's
Goddamn.
no
Just-
accountability situation here, honestly.
because they both
They're both fucked
they-
up,
they
and,
both-
and they both have to fess up to their responsibilities at this point. And for you to think that you're living this high and lavish lifestyle to where your shoes cost you $1,000 for one shoe is $1,000. You're gonna give your child $1,000 a month and
Your shit was
expect them to
disrespectful.
live for the entire month. When you over there eating caviar and lobster tails, your baby got to be eating what? Chicken nuggets and French fries.
You finna run me that check.
I mean, that's what they're gonna eat anyway.
Absolutely. We want to go eat caviar and lobster tails.
Listen,
See, that's the problem.
Mush
That
it
baby
up.
ain't finna be eating no
Mush it
caviar
up.
and lobster tails.
Mush it up and put it
You
in the
finna
bottle.
be eating caviar and lobster tails.
I mean, I think me and Lex on the same page. I feel like
I was looking at the whole
I-
thing. Y'all was focusing on
Oh.
$1,000.
That $1,000 was a slap in the face.
For
that's
real,
why.
for real. Well, y'all, we have reached the end. It's your boy, The Amazing King, coming to you live and in color, bringing that oh so amazing touch. And make sure you follow me at AmazingIM_ on my IG. Also follow the podcast page at Ready4_1. And my boy KP, send them out.
It's me, Up Jumps the Boogie. It's your boy, Parker67_. Y'all go check me out.
And then our special guest who came through with so much energy and kept it through the whole entire time.
Yes, you did.
Lex, where can they find you at?
Sexy Lexi in this bitch. Touched by Lex 6 on IG. Alexis Thomas on Facebook.
That's touched as in ED.
TOUCHED.
Like
Don't
touch my
miss-
body?
Like
Touch
as in
my
touched
body.
Oh.
your body, as in
Oh.
previous. Like you
Like
done
you
already
did it
jacked off.
before, like you did
We
it
already talked
before.
about Hillsborough County, what they did for me and how they treated me. Y'all, it's been a pleasure. Get ready for it.